Hi, this is Roma. Look at this horrible place. That's my art pad. Look at this. I tried making multiple complaints about the way my ex-family, and I hope they all get it over the gang rape. Look at this. This is just horrible. And people wonder why I'm sick and can't recover. And why I have been fighting so hard to get a new beginning. The beginning I should have had when I was a boy. Look at this. I'm lucky to be alive in these conditions. I really do sound like Joel, only a lot more high-pitched. Like the black curtains, though. That's a good touch. Most of this stuff ain't even mine. I mean, I like my PS5, but I don't have much. Well, come on, guys. Is this fair? Look at this. The door. What's even more disgusting? Look at this. Joe didn't even get hooked up. Look at this. Look at this. Appalling. If this would have been any of those corrupt cops or the rest of the Crowleys, this wouldn't have been an issue. This is just some scumbag shit. I love my art supplies and I hope I could get everything brand new, including some paint supplies. I'm starting to get my skill back, my natural skill. That was weird. Oh, it's a siren. My bad. Either way, like my Wi-Fi. They know they can just monitor me anyway. They're doing it for a long time. I'm grateful. Grateful for the women that saved my life. They need to save you one more time so I can fully recover. Roma Canuelas, I've been wanting to show this for a while. I run a recovery apartment here in Mazra since Mitchell Lama is now Freemason property all over. I want to eventually recover. Fight with my sisters. Especially under the bounty hunter named Spike Spiegel. I am trying with the hair to get it to somewhat match. But, if any of you are in this condition, you be fighting like hell to get out. Especially to be around women that care. Regardless of what anybody was doing with the data, which is more than corruption. And all it did was make our bond that much stronger. Now to show these judges that this is inhumane nuance. Like I said, the other side, this wouldn't have been an issue. There are details that are so off. The bucket wasn't there. That was moved. The boxes weren't like this. There's a lot less rodents around. I'm pretty sure that hole is closed. And look at this poor little girl right here. As beautiful as she is. I've been helping her with the training. Cesar Milan. I need him to come help officially with my dog. Because has she not been of God like the rest of us? And noticing all the signs when she saw something wrong with me when I was possessed by Lucifer. Even my clothes, man. I need everything new. Please. If the Masons can help me get stupid ass Keith Crowley's old apartment after it gets exercised to death, basically. And we could turn those steps on the first floor. Those should be wheelchair accessible. Because, God forbid, you know? That's a hazard. Everything about the construction of this property, when you actually look at it from above, there's just something very wrong. Definitely Illuminati related. So, yeah. I need help getting out of here and into a recovery place. Please. The courts need to see that I could be happy with the people that are adopted me from when I was a boy. I need to be free with the people that I look up to. Y'all know who that is. That's the men too. I don't want to be afraid of men anymore. Part of the reason why I flipped out is because of the gang rape. How would any of you judges have felt surrounded by all those men who, and other kids, who in all honesty should be really embarrassed with a lot of the techniques my mamas, Mr. Arun, even Russell, I think Ed too at one point. I know he was hanging with us for a long time, so I met up with him again back in 2012. Look at this disgusting place. I want to see the photos. I need to see myself happy. I'm in so much pain. Nobody should have to be in pain like this, especially when you're a kid. The way I was hitting them with those chairs, the techniques, I had no choice but to lie. Because it was different for little boys. Still different for little girls, but at least they were heard. Look at that, see why I'm trying hard to get her to train? With Caesar, look what she did, got it on camera. Look at it, this is appalling. Nobody should have to live in these conditions. Especially that little dog. She's part of the reason why I'm still alive too. I need to be in a recovery apartment somewhere that doesn't have negative energy. The residents here do too that are left that are good. I know that'll take a while for the Masons. You know, I know they changed the tax code to make it easier for people to purchase big buildings. But they were able to purchase a big building to put us all in until this place is taken down and built up with all the other illicit lodges. Everything replaced, and then have all the rubble and everything together. Then send it into the sun so that way this ends and the grounds can be blessed. If the Masons can help me and the residents here get to a good building, that's my mama and the girls too. Both my mamas. Mr. Hossein can teach and be a principal in one of the much, much better schools and have the needy kids go to that one. Wow, 134, you know, same with all the others, it gets built back up. Gonna take time, but if it wasn't for the Eastern Stars and the Freemasons back when I hated that occult, I don't even want to say it. I just hated that whole thing. I had so many exorcisms done. Lucky to be alive. Need to recover. I still have residual effects. Please help me and help my little girl with lava. See if you can get in touch with the dog whisperer in any way. I know the Masons can. I'm trying. She needs the help, and so do I. Just look at this place. Now, I like Merlin. I like that wizard. He's cool. But yeah. There's also valuables in here too, a lot of them. The ashes of all my pets. They were sacrifices. They had the money to get them fixed up, live longer, especially Tozy. That little cat. What I did for that little cat when they were isolating her, even from me. Because all she wanted to do was just keep me company because I was getting beat. The constant beatings and the fighting. Nobody should have to do that. I had no choice. Things were different back then, and I don't want to go to a hospital. And I'm afraid of those places. There's the lies and the manipulation, but please help me get to a recovery apartment with all the residents here that are cool. And to get the kids that are with both of my mamas to a much better place, maybe the same building. Mason approved, Eastern Star approved. I want to show the courts that I could be happy again, like before that night. That night got destroyed for me after my kiss with Leanna. How would any of you feel having a special moment like that, torn apart because the Consuelos name was not about supporting the Antichrist? Which I looked at man in the face, and I knew right away there was something wrong. Big time. I could feel the evil. And I know the sensation. Lucifer, Gozer, Shango, and all those maggots. But I hope they're burning now. Some of these buildings are illicit. They need to be replaced. Residents that are going to be removed, they're going to be moved to a much better place. They have to trust me. 2012, I led my whole community. Even the corrupt had to acknowledge it. And that's in my case file too. When I was different man. And I'm a man who takes responsibility. You know? Much different responsibilities. But I took them. All the pranks. I told the girls my pranks are my pranks. Don't get involved. I don't want y'all getting in trouble with our mamas. That scared me enough when I do stupid things. Like with the cake explosion. I'm sorry, Amy. I didn't mean to get you with that. That was unintended. A lot of the pranks that happened to us was unintended. But I need to recover. I'm starting to be able to sing again like when I was a child. I didn't remember being out of choir. With Leanna and the But please, me and my dog need your help. Contact the dog whisperer. I know that'll take a little time to get him over here. My health is fading. I've had heart attacks. Trying to end this whole thing so I could go back home. I want to go home. I'm being denied basic constitutional liberties. I had to destroy the occult as a whole. I mean, how much of a bunch of douchebags do the UN have to be to call me by my occultic name? And they tried to... Like, come on, man, the devil tea is stupid. Please get me out of here. All the good residents, the needy kids. We could be in a much better facility. A big, tall skyscraper. Plenty of space. You have the schools in the buildings. They're big enough. And I know the Masons can make that purchase happen, Mr. Roon. The Eastern Stars, we know who they are. I'm a Mason too, and proud of it. Even when I was the occultic name, they recognized all my efforts. Even redeeming one of my worst villains, Merlin. I did everything I could to redeem the Conwailers. Everything. Taking down that last illicit lodge, the UN. And now I need to recover. They do too. The courts need to see me happy. I want to go places with them. I want to show them that I can socialize. Please help me. Help my dog. She's a special little girl. Have a good one.